So you're looking for the best air purifier for home use, but the market is flooded with confusing jargon. Here's the deal. I dug through the spec sheets and thousands of real reviews, so you don't have to. We are cutting through the noise to find what actually eliminates pet dander, smoke, and allergens. Honestly, you'd be surprised how many expensive models do absolutely nothing. I've ranked the top 5 options available right now. Number 1 on this list has 3 times the reviews of everything else, and when you see how it handles a massive room, it totally makes sense. Quick heads up, the links in the description are affiliate links. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps support the channel. Real talk, before you hit buy, there are 3 things you need to know. First, the classic trap, CAD ratings. Don't just look at the max square footage. A unit might say it covers 1,000 square feet, but that's usually running on max speed, sounding like a jet engine. Always check the CADR for your specific room size at a quiet medium speed. Second, what the spec sheets hide, filter replacement costs. A cheap $50 purifier might cost you $150 a year in proprietary filters. Look for models with filters that last at least 6 to 12 months. Third, match it to your life. If you have 3 golden retrievers, you need a heavy-duty washable pre-filter, not a basic HEPA meant for dust. Make sure to check if the unit is ENERGY STAR certified so it doesn't spike your electric bill. And take advantage of Amazon's 30-day return policy to test it in your actual living space. All right, now that you know what to look for, let's start with number 5. Kicking off at number 5, we have the Shark Air Purifier NeverChange HP152. Coming in around $199, this is easily the best air purifier for odor removal, especially if you have pets. Here's the deal with the Shark NeverChange air purifier. It uses an anti-allergen nano-seal HEPA filter that traps 99.98% of microparticles. But the real magic is the odor neutralizer technology. One couple living in a 100-year-old home with 2 70-pound boxers set this up in their living room. They used to get hit with wet dog smells every time they walked through the front door. After running this on auto mode for just 1 day, that heavy pet odor completely vanished. It even actively ramps up the fan speed the second they start cooking in the kitchen, sucking the smoke right out of the air. Now, for the limitation, the scent cartridge on top is kind of a gimmick. It claims to release a fresh scent, but honestly, it's super faint and only lasts a couple of weeks before fading out. The solution? Just ignore it. You don't need to buy the $15 replacement cartridges because the activated carbon filter inside does all the heavy lifting for odor control anyway. The emotional anchor here is coming home to a house that smells like absolutely nothing. No wet dog, no lingering baking grease, just crisp, clean air. Plus, Shark claims the main filter lasts up to 5 years, saving you a ton of cash long term. Moving on to number 4, the Blueair air purifier for large rooms, specifically the Blue Signature model. This runs about $449 and is hands down the most aesthetic choice for big open floor plans. Real talk, most air purifiers look like ugly plastic trash cans. This Swedish design unit is wrapped in premium fabric and literally doubles as a side table. But it's not just a pretty face. It boasts a 7-stage filtration system that covers a massive 3,385 square feet in an hour. One guy picked this up hoping to stop his 10-year-old severe morning sneezing fits. He placed it near their heating vent, letting the smart op take over on auto mode. Within a single night, the sneezing completely stopped. The smart laser sensors are incredibly dialed in. If you open a window and the outdoor air quality drops, it ramps up automatically. Now, the downside. It weighs around 13 pounds and sits directly on the floor, which can make vacuuming around it kind of annoying since it locks wheels. The quick workaround is spending an extra $20 on the optional screw-in legs. It elevates the unit 3 inches, making it a breeze to clean under while giving it a more premium mid-century modern vibe. The standout moment with this Blueair air purifier is the interactive dot matrix display. When it enters night mode, a little animated moon dances on the screen before the whole thing goes pitch black and whisper quiet. It's a beautiful piece of smart tech that actually works. Hitting the middle of our list at number 3 is the GoveeLife Smart Air Purifier. At around $71, this is the absolute best budget air purifier on the market. With over 47 verified 5-star reviews from smart home techies, it punches way above its weight class. Honestly, getting a PM2.5 laser sensor and full Alexa integration for a best air purifier cheap option is insane.
It's built to clean spaces up to 1,046 square feet, and it does not mess around. A software engineer installed this in his home office, tying it into his automated routines. He noted that the sleep mode is practically silent, quieter than his PC cooling fans. When he lights a candle 15 feet away, the Govee sensor detects the particulate spike and kicks on within 60 seconds to scrub the room. That level of responsiveness is rare at this price. However, there is a catch. The default energy-saving mode in the app is way too aggressive. It shuts the fan off entirely when the air reads as clean, which means you lose that constant, gentle air circulation. The easy fix? Just jump into the Govee app and toggle the energy-saving switch off. This forces the unit to stay on low speed continuously, keeping the air moving. The best feeling with these smart air purifiers is the sheer convenience. You can lie in bed and just whisper to Alexa to turn on sleep mode. It makes breathing clean air completely effortless. All the links are down in the description if you want to check current prices.
Sliding into the runner-up spot is the Dyson Purifier Big+Quiet Formaldehyde BP03. At roughly $927, this is a serious investment, making it the top choice for massive open concept spaces out of all the best Dyson air purifiers. Here's the deal. This thing uses cone aerodynamics to shoot a focused jet of purified air over 32 feet across the room. It doesn't just filter air, it acts like a whole house circulation system. One busy executive living in a coastal home struggled with lingering mold smells and volatile organic compounds from household cleaners. They tested this against their old standard purifiers using a paper shredder to spike the dust levels. The Dyson scrubbed the room's air back to normal in under an hour, more than twice as fast as their old units. Now, the obvious limitation is its massive footprint. It is bulky, heavy, and definitely doesn't hide in a corner easily. But Dyson engineered a brilliant workaround. They integrated hidden casters into the base, so despite weighing close to 26 pounds, you can push it across your hardwood floors with just 2 fingers. You don't have to lift it at all. The absolute game changer here is the noise level, or rather, the lack of it. Most purifiers sound like a hurricane on max speed. This Dyson air purifier pushes a massive volume of air while staying incredibly quiet. It creates this gentle, natural breeze mode that literally feels like you have a window open on a perfect spring day, minus the pollen.
And taking the crown at number 1 is the Levoit Core 400 SP. Hovering around $189, this is hands down the best smart Levoit air purifier and the ultimate all-rounder for 2026. Backed by a flawless 4.7-star rating, this AHAM verified beast uses Vortex Air 3.0 technology to completely cycle a 1,733 square foot room in just 60 minutes. Honestly, if you've been looking at a Levoit Air Purifier's 200 SP versus 400 SP comparison, the 400 SP moves nearly double the air with a fraction of the noise. One reviewer, a single dad with serious allergies, placed this in his large open-concept kitchen and living room. Every time he cooks burgers on the stove, the precision laser sensor instantly detects the smoke, shifts the LED ring to red, and ramps up to turbo mode, clearing the grease smell before it ever settles into the furniture. The downside? The digital display is placed flat on the very top of the machine. If you're sitting on the couch across the room, you can't see your air quality numbers or tell what mode it's in. The solution is simple. Lean into the VSync app. It's arguably the most stable smart home app out there. You can check your PM 2.5 history, schedule run times, and monitor exact filter life right from your phone. The emotional anchor here is waking up without a stuffy nose or that heavy post-nasal drip. Between the ultra-quiet 24 decibel sleep mode and the true H13 HEPA filtration pulling 99.97% of dust from the air, it delivers pure, crisp, mountain-fresh breathing all day long.
So there you have it, the definitive verdict on the best air purifiers right now. We cut through the marketing fluff to find what actually works. If you want the best bang for your buck, grab this smart Govee at number 3. But for pure, uncompromised performance and total room coverage, the Levoit 400 SP at number 1 is the undisputed king. Links to everything are in the description below. If this helped you breathe a little easier, hit that like button and subscribe for more real tech talk.